Think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration if you wish to discover the secrets of the cosmos. I don't give a damn if they took my concept. I am concerned about the fact that they lack any of everything. I preferred books the most. Science will advance faster in 1 decade than it did in all the millennia before it when it starts looking at non-physical phenomena. Today's scientists think deeply rather than logically. To think clearly, one must be sane, but one might think profoundly and still be pretty mad. Being alone is the key to innovation. It's when you're alone yourself that ideas come to you. My brain is merely a receiver. There is a core in the universe from which we draw wisdom, fortitude, and inspiration. Although I haven't delved into this core's mysteries, I am aware that they exist. The future, for which I actually toiled, is mine, the present is theirs. The entire planet would be illuminated if your hatred could be converted into electricity. I doubt there are many notable innovations created by married guys that you could mention. What we now want is more communication and mutual understanding amongst people and groups everywhere on Earth, as well as the eradication of egoism and arrogance, which are always prone to catapult the globe back into primitive savagery and conflict. Only when everyone is enlightened will peace be a natural outcome. Everyone should view their body as a valuable gift from someone they love most in the world, a magnificent work of art with an immeasurable amount of mystery and beauty, and one that is so fragile that a word, a breath, a glance, or even a thought might harm it. I don't think there's any exhilaration that can compare to what an innovator feels when he watches one of his brainiac inventions come to fruition. Such feelings cause a person to forget everything, including sleep, friends, and love. To think clearly, one must be sane, but one might think profoundly and still be pretty mad. Like force and matter, our virtues and flaws are inseparable. When they part ways, man is gone. Let the future speak the truth, and judge each person based on his or her efforts and successes. The future, for which I have actually labored, is mine, the present belongs to them. All that was great in the past was mocked, denounced, fought against, and suppressed, only to emerge from the battle all the more strongly, all the more gloriously. When we talk about man, we mean mankind as a whole, and we must acknowledge this as a physical truth before we can investigate how man moves using scientific means. Man's creative brain's most significant output is invention. The ultimate goal is to fully control the physical environment with the mind and to use human nature to meet requirements. You would own the universe's key if you only knew the majesty of the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Today's scientists have replaced experiments with mathematics, and they stray through equation after equation before creating a framework that bears little resemblance to reality. I was forced to focus emphasis on myself from a young age. This caused me a great deal of pain, but in retrospect, I see it as a blessing in disguise since it helped me realize the immeasurable significance of reflection as a means of success and life preservation. The stress of work and the constant barrage of perceptions entering our consciousness through all the windows of information make modern life dangerous in many different ways. The majority of people are completely unaware of what is happening inside of themselves because they are so engrossed in thinking about the outside world. This is the main reason why millions of people die prematurely. It is a common error to avoid, even among those who take precautions. Even among people who take precautions, avoiding real threats while ignoring imagined ones is a typical error, and more or less, what holds true for an individual also holds true for a people as a whole. Nature may produce the same outcome in several ways. Like a wave in the physical world, in the limitless ocean of the medium that permeates everything, so in the world of organisms, in life, an impulse started proceeds onward. Sometimes, perhaps, with the speed of light, at other times, again, so slowly that for ages and ages it seems to stay, passing through processes of a complexity unimaginable to men, but in all its forms, in all its stages, its energy ever and ever integrally present. Given how intricate and unfathomably complicated natural processes are, a single beam of light from a far-off star shining into the eyes of a dictator in the past may have changed the trajectory of his life, altered the fate of whole nations, or even reshaped the globe's surface. When we realize that, in line with the rule of energy conservation, all forces are perfectly balanced across the infinite, and that, as a result, the energy of a single thought may decide the motion of a universe, we are given an overpowering sense of the magnificence of nature. I am known as one of the toughest workers, and if thought is similar to labor, then perhaps I am, as I have dedicated nearly all of my waking hours to it. However, if work is defined as a certain performance in a set amount of time in accordance with a fixed regulation, I may be the worst idler there is. You could live to witness unspeakable human-made atrocity. If we focus our attention on this reality, we get in tune with this immense power, which is a gift from God, the divine being.